Welcome back inside the Little Bear West Arena here in Manistee. Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along. Game 2 of our Sunday doubleheader. It's the season opener for the 14U State Savings Bank team as they take on the Sioux Elks. Game 1, all State Savings Bank. An impressive showing at both ends of the ice and a 3-0 victory. And now they look to sweep the second game of this doubleheader, and we will see what they can pull out here in this contest. Talking with Coach Phil Berger between the games, as well as Kevin Schrader, one of the assistant coaches on the team. He's not on the bench today, but is here in attendance. And, just fans and parents of the program as a whole, everybody pretty impressed with the showing from State Savings Bank in the first game, as they had a great showing. And remember, this is a team that has not practiced. A lot of these kids have not played before, even at younger levels. You got the mix of the 3 towns. You got 3 totally different groups of kids. A lot of them in new positions maybe for the first time early on this season. But considering all of that, a great finish to the first game as they took it by a score of 3-0. And now we reset for game number 2 of this doubleheader. Kick back, relax, and enjoy as we are just about ready to get underway here in this one. State Savings Bank in the white with the green numbers, green socks, black pants. Sioux in the blue and the white as we are underway. If you missed our contest earlier, Logan Lusk had the shutout. A.J. Berger with a pair of goals. Cade Schrader added another. Sioux, just as they did this morning, controlling the possession early on. They really played solid the first few minutes of the first and second period before State Savings Bank kind of found their footing 3 or 4 minutes into each period and really ended up controlling pace of play overall. Down in the corner, that one fired in. Schrader, 71, gets bumped to the ice. Puck swept around there. Adeline Irving. It was a pretty clean hockey game earlier, fast-paced, that finished in under an hour. Berger sends it forward. He's been playing at less than 100% with a knee injury, but looked great in the opening contest. Once this team finds their footing, gets their rhythm, gets a little ice time together, they are going to be a real solid group. They're shorthanded as well, with a few players not in attendance this weekend. $11:49 to go, opening period. No score. Draw taken there by Isaac Rondo. Mentioned the goal scorers. Mackey had an assist for State Savings Bank. Colin Bolda and Westcombe had a great game on the defensive end. 2 guys hustling around a lot was Luke Benish and Isaac Rondo. Ben Price, a Newberry product, looked solid. Pretty impressive showing for State Savings Bank. That one deflected back. Davin McNamara broke that one up. Puck comes to Rondo. He'll chip in. McNamara and Rondo give chase. Davin with it in the corner. Davin was a big goal scorer at the Pee Wee level. Centers in front. Shot there and a save. Oh, it was a great look. Another try here for Rondo, deflected by the defenseman. Comes back to Severance. Just inside the blue line. Great pass. McNamara, a shot and a save. A flurry of activity on this shift. Finn Price had a great look there on the first attempt. McNamara, Severance with plays, and we get a whistle and an elbowing call going to come up here. And McNamara going to go to the box. So Davin McNamara will sit 130 for elbowing. 10:29 to go in the first period. State Savings Bank killed off both penalties that they face in the morning contest. Those are the only two penalties in the game. Draw here, Cornell. Sends it over, Levi Virgink. Cade Schrader out on this penalty kill with Westcomb. Slap shot whiffed on. Another one, that's up and into the garage door, out of play with 10:14 to go in the period. 1:15 on the penalty timer. A moonshot there. Out this time, it'll be Berger in the faceoff circle. He wears number 4. Has Mackey and Bolda along with Severance. Mackey, Bolda, Westcomb, Severance, all guys who can play up front or drop back. It's another thing early on in the season that obviously hasn't been fully figured out is how these pieces all fit together. That's the job and the challenge for Coach Phil Berger, back leading the State Savings Bank team once again. They had a pretty strong season last year. Unfortunately, played out in the UPs, and that one just flung in on net. Lusk off the blocker, and it drops in. It's a power play goal for the Sioux. I didn't even think that thing was going to make it in on target. A little knuckler that was just floated into the zone. Lusk caught a piece of it, but did not get all of it, and the power play goal puts the Sioux on top 1-0. Their first lead of the day. On their first goal of the day with 9:38 to go here in the first period. So now a little bit of a challenge. For State Savings Bank, and they come back with a quick response right in front of the net, and it's taken away. Draw all the way back out of the zone. Going to come in. Lusk will play it. After showing a cover-up, Westcomb to the side. Things a little flat early for State Savings Bank. Virginia turns it out. That one fired back in. Lusk has been busy early. Olivia Tiglis, the intended target on the pass. Back outside. Westcomb, rolling puck, wide of the mark. Banish tries to chase, and it gets dumped back in, and icing will send us to the far end of the Little Bear West Arena. They move it to the neutral zone. Offsides must have been the call with 8:38 to go. Opening period, 1-0, the Sioux on top. And a fluke goal just flung into the zone. Two sides battling for it. That's going to be sent down. This time it will be an icing with 8:18 to play in the first. Better of the chances, better of the possession early for State Savings Bank, but the Sioux is making the most of their opportunity early. for it in the offensive end. Over to the side. Now the Sioux plays it out. They're going to have a chance to try and turn the corner. Big hit there. Berger, but he turns it over behind the net. Puck back out. It's McNamara. Rockets it behind Schrader. All the way out to Berger. Off the wall. Berger to Schrader in front. One-timer is covered up and a big save that keeps the Sioux out in front as the two teams change it up. Draw to the sideboards. Tiglis in front, broken up. Sioux playing with a little bit more fire and energy here in this second game. Severns will turn it up. Ollie works left side, makes a move from the circle. Blocker save to the back wall. That one going to come all the way in. Lusk ready for it here. Ping pongs it back out. But a turnover again in their own end. Wraparound try. Good save by Lusk. He closes the door on that one. They're right underneath us. Now Bolda. Bolda up the sidewall. Pushes it around. Nice move. Oliver. Severns coasting in. 1-on-3. Pulls back another shot in on net. And a save there. Sioux wins this face-off. Immediately they clear the zone. Levi Verjink circles around off the sidewall. The Sioux putting the pressure on, and we'll get an offsides at the blue line. Take a look back over at both benches there. Steve Hinkson on the far side. Carson Hinkson ready to drop the puck. Thank you to them for their refereeing duties today. Here comes Cornell left side. Tries to stick handle his way through. Seeing a lot of one-on-one hockey. Sometimes worse numbers than that, as icing will be called 1-on-3, 1-on-2. 5:54 to go here in the first. 1-0, the Sioux on top of State Savings Bank in the second game of this doubleheader. State Savings Bank back in action in 2 weeks. They'll be down in Alpena for an early season tournament. Plan is for us to be there for those games. We'll also have all of your Manistee varsity high school hockey games this season with live video in the regular season on M123 FM and the Newberry News on YouTube. Played out of the zone. Sioux brings it across. Severns, poke check away. Trying to come back and get it again. He took it from two guys, spins, goes down. Severns looks, fires in, and no problem there again from the goaltender as we go to the far left corner. So Berger's been rotating 4 defensemen and 4 sets of forwards here in this game. Westcomb, ice level shot from the blue line, wide of the mark. Good play. Tiglis in the corner. force the turnover. Shot, though, comes wide. Off the sidewall, into the corner, dumped in, and spun back around. Virgink gets his man to fall. Levi trying to set up Rondeau, deflected high off the glass. They play on to the corner. Rondeau centers, too hot to handle in front. Good job, though. State Savings Bank holding the zone. Westcomb fires a shot. Had Rondeau open across the crease. Cleared back out. Taken again. Virgink, slap shot, ice level. He loves trying to go 5-hole there. It's taken away. And State Savings Bank still trails by 1 with 4:19 to go in the period. Rondeau, neutral zone, takes it away. Pass off the mark. Whistle here, exactly 4 minutes to go in the period. This one down in the corner for Bolda. Bolda fires a rocket to Berger. Price turns it up. Now taken away. That one fired in. Coach Phil telling his guys, don't be afraid to hit somebody. Puck just ping-ponging around. Price overskates it. Now it comes back to the corner. Forced wide. Shot. Lusk got a piece of it. Out to the blue line. Centered in front. Shot. Big save by Lusk there. Keeps it 1-0 with 3 minutes to go. Out for Cornell. Too far ahead. No icing off the deflection. We play on as it's in behind the net. Good job by Cornell. He nearly won the battle. We still fighting for it. They'll call for a change. Puck left for Bolda. Bolda sees room, moves, shot fired in, eye level, and gloved up there with 2:31 to go here in the first. In front, that one kicked away. Almost a rebound chance for McNamara. Davin in the corner has it taken away. Now Virgink pushes it back forward. Schrader behind the net to McNamara. In front, he whiffs on it. Virgink pulls the blue line into Schrader. Over to McNamara, taken away. And clear to the zone. Westcomb retreats beyond center ice. He'll turn it back up off the wall. Ricochets behind Schrader. And now the Sioux will try an escape of their own. Schrader takes it away. Virgink fires in, blocked by a defenseman. This one kicked off the skate. Good pressure by State Savings Bank. Looks a lot like how they were playing when they scored their second goal of the first game. Just constant pressure and finally getting the Sioux to crack. Not going to work here, though. It's cleared out of the zone. Oh, great play. Rondeau steps up, steals it. One-on-one into the zone. Can't make the move. And now a puck up for grabs in the zone is covered up by the Sioux. 1:04 to go. First period, 1-0. Sioux leads over State Savings Bank. Rattled around. Mackey dumps it in. Big collision behind the net and one up along the sideboards. Sioux will gain the zone though. They're going to try and make the move. Severns and Figlis come together to take it away. Oliver blindly tries to clear the zone. Stolen by Mackey. Mackey pushes forward. Berger gains the zone. Leaves it over. Oh, Mackey couldn't quite catch back up to it. And the 2-on-1 is to no avail. And now it's all the way down in the corner. No icing. 11 seconds in the period. Bouncing puck to center ice. Just dumped back in. State Savings Bank, their fourth period of the day, the first one in which they'll trail. It is 1-0 here in Manistee at the end of one. State Savings Bank 14U hockey presented by Zephyr Fuel of Manistee. It's M123 FM and the Newberry News on YouTube.
The things that we do as well as any place you could get it done.
Dr. Benjamin Bryant is proud of the surgery performed at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center and reminds you, if you've put off some procedures because of COVID, chances are the surgery team at Helen Newberry Joy can perform it right here close to home.
We have a very experienced team. I think that our outcomes speak for us in terms of the job that gets done.
The list of procedures available just minutes from home at Helen Newberry Joy is impressive.
Gallbladder surgery is very, very common. We fix hernias, we put ports in, we remove all sorts of other lesions. We do vasectomies here. I don't think the public really knows that.
So if you've been putting off a procedure, it's only a quick phone call away.
I recommend that if they have a primary care doctor, they keep that doctor in the loop. But all they have to do is either call their doctor's office or call my office and ask to be scheduled, and they get scheduled.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
Back here in Manistee, it's the Little Bear West Arena. Yes, don't adjust your sets. Brand new lights installed in the offseason have brightened the building up. However, the Sioux bringing the doom and gloom in period number one. They lead it 1-0 as we start the second period of play. State Savings Bank in the white, green numbers and socks. Puck moved around here. They'll be coming to the near end here in period number two. And they wrestled control, led it 1-0 after one period in the morning game, but really came alive in the second as they put their stamp on a 3-0 victory. Different script so far. The Sioux been a step quicker. Although the wide majority of the chances have been in favor of State Savings Bank. One puck just flipped in on the goaltender, took a bad hop on Logan Lusk, and that's your only goal of the game so far. Nice puck moved up here. And a shot. Goaltender got a piece. Good look there. Benish with a great look. Nice move into the zone here. Berger dancing in front. Price couldn't get all of it, then has it ricochet off his skate. Centered back out. That one ducked by, and Berger has it taken away. AJ will battle back for it here. Sioux skater went end to end. Almost a lucky bounce for State Savings Bank there. Big hit. That, I am surprised, wasn't a penalty. McNamara and Cornell don't look very big. They've both been physical in this one. And it is even at one apiece. Schrader to Benish in the corner. That one hard off the back wall. Puck moved around there. Do apologize. Microphones are dying up here. Opening day for the broadcaster as well. 9:17 to go. Goal has not been added to the board, but it is 1-0 or 1-1. Inside, Severns, great move. What a save by the Sioux goaltender there. A sprawling save and cover up. That was a tough one there. State Savings Bank evening up here. Schrader setting up Benish, who's really earned his goal today. That one in front. State Savings Bank doing a good job getting traffic to the front of the net. Mackey had it taken away. He battles with Rondo. Virgink in there. A Sioux player down on the ice. That one worked to the corner. McNamara, big hit. Dab, another one. Blistering shot in there, saved. McNamara, who's in his first game at the checking level, is throwing his weight around. Typically a goal scorer. He's been enforcer mode on that shift. Sent down the length of the ice. Lusk will play it over. No icing. (1-1), under 8 to play here in the second. That one fired in. Oh, collision between Cornell and Virginia. Chase for the puck is on. Westcomb just blindly fires. Nobody there. It's all the way down to Lusk in the corner. Virginia will let everybody regroup. Getting physical here in game 2 of this doubleheader. Puck comes down to the corner. They circle it around. Shot wide. Irving was trying to set up Rondeau to the point. Virginia slap shot and a glove save with 6:59 to go here in the second. Draw here from Schrader. That one fired in wide of the mark. Benish with the goal earlier. Deflected in front. Tiglis. Oh, Schrader at the doorstep just missed. Nice move. Severns fires the shot. High, deflected off the glove. Tiglis battles. Great effort in the corner. Cleared out past Berger. Severns will race back. Ollie turns him around. He's racing up the far side. Comes to the middle. Tries to drop it back. Takes it back on his stick. Now leads it. Not in a great place for Berger. He's double teamed. Slid in front. Schrader. Score! Schrader with Berger and Benish. That's been the money line here in the period for State Savings Bank. And with 6:04 to go, great team hockey as State Savings Bank back on top. They lead it 2-1. So Schrader sets up Benish there. Berger, a great move in front to Schrader. 2 goals here in the second period for the second straight game. And now that early deficit has been erased. That one fired in the near post. Trying to sneak one in. McNamara. Draw here. One back by the Sioux. State Savings Bank takes possession. Defender got a stick on it. Westcombe moves it forward. Bouncing puck for Finn Price. Price giving chase. Back to Westcombe. Barely keeps it in. Price looks, centers. That one blocked back to the corner. Price hustling all over. That one high. Poor Finn. He comes to the corner. It gets sent to the blue line. He comes to the blue line. It gets sent to the corner. Out of the zone. McNamara barely gets back across. Westcombe never got a clean look at it. Broken up and into the corner. As Price, pressure, turnover, shot, big save. Nobody out in front for either side. Man, Price is he just keeps skating circles. Him and McNamara digging. Puck to the corner. Rondeau moves it around. Virginia slap shot wide off the back wall. Near post try for McNamara. No good. 4:29 to go. Second period, 2-1. Far side face off here. The goaltender's left. Severns, top of the circle. Wide. Irving to the corner. Fires it in front. Oh, tripped up. But still getting a good look at it was Cornell. Who, as he was going down, pushed it in front of the net, cover up there, and a whistle. Sioux wins another face-off to the corner. Rolled around. Tiglis playing a great game. Oh, big collision behind the net between Benish and the Sioux puck handler. They both kind of skated into each other blindly, and it's offsides. Benish never got back into the play after that collision, and the offsides whistle comes. That one fired high and wide. Pushed all the way down. Stolen. Taken away. Lusk had to make a quick turnaround. He hasn't had many shots on goal against him all day. He had to make a quick one there. Did a great job. .325 to go here in the period. This is going to be an icing, whipped all the way down and around. This one played out, taken away. The multicolored skate laces of Levi Virgink into the zone. Played back around, kicked forward. McNamara's been busy this game. In front, Price gets chopped down mid-shot. 2:52 to go here in the second. 2-1 is your score. Quick one there in front. See if they could get one quick on the draw here. 2:46 to go. Problem is, all these offensive end faceoffs have been getting won by the Sioux. Irving creates the turnover. That one inside, sticked away. Bolda circles around out to no man's land. Westcomb turns, fires, deflected in. It's a goal for State Savings Bank. Levi Westcomb turns and fires, and off the deflection, tipped in by a Sioux player. You can see he's not happy. And it is 3-1 in favor of State Savings Bank with 2:18 to go. Their third goal of the second period. Benish, Schrader, And now Westcombe. Cornell digging. He's played tough all day. Severns, nice move. Had an open man across. Now he gets shouldered off the puck. Comes over. Oh, Mackey just overskates it. Now turn back the other day. Here comes Tiglis. Shot. Far post. Tried to sneak it across. Mackey crashing for the rebound. Not in time. 1:28 to go. It's covered up. Here's a face-off win. Schrader, backhands taken away. This has been a line that scored a couple of goals. Well, they mix it up and they add Rondeau with Berger and Schrader. Berger, who had 2 goals earlier, gets it pushed, leaves it back for Schrader. Across, Westcombe makes one move, comes back out. Backhanded pass was batted down. That's too much one-man show there. Chipped along for Bolda. .38 seconds left, second period. Another quickly played hockey game between these two teams. Westcombe just across the blue line, whistled for an offsides. .25 seconds left in the period. Puck played back to Virginia. In front, Berger dances. Schrader was smothered in front, chipped wide. Schrader in front, Berger swept away, and the shot at the buzzer is no good. And that's how we end the second period of play. State Savings Bank comes storming back. They lead it by a score of 3-1. It is M123 FM and the EUP Sports Network. Newbury News on YouTube.
There's a place to share gossip about the office party fun, and a place to share the story you tell everyone. There's a place to share a laugh about when things went wrong, and a place to share the video of you dancing to your song. There's a place to share spare change, lunch, and your time. But we could all be better at sharing how we're feeling inside. 76% of employees have struggled with at least one issue that affected their mental health. When you share, you're not alone.
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree? You tell me to stand tall. You tell me to stay rooted. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? The kind to hug or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter which you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
All right, back here in Manistee, third period, 14U season opener. State Savings Bank fell down 1-0 early in this contest, but they are back in control, 3-1, all their goals in that second period of play. And they are closing in on a Sunday sweep here on the home ice. Cornell with Irving. McNamara up front. Westcomb and Bolda on the defense. Westcomb takes it away, fires high and wide. Sue will try to bring it out. Centered in front. Tough angle. Good job defensively. Westcomb moves it up the boards. McNamara looks. Tried to backhand it. Taken away. McNamara. And a pushing and shoving match in behind the net. High lofted puck into the zone. And crashing into Lusk goes the skater. We're going to play on. Good job by Lusk to hold his ground, stay composed to the player crashing in. Oh, that one rocketed out of the zone. They'll have to play it. Nice move by Rondo. Rondo starts it up. Tiglis, dump and chase. Coach Phil Berger during the intermission telling his team they got to focus on winning the little battles at this point in the game. They've got the big one with the comeback, down 1-0, now leading 3-1. Wants them to focus on fine-tuning those little things. So that they can close in on the victory. That one played out. Severance. Ollie skips it across. Verjink rockets it up to Benish. He had the first goal. Puck comes in. Now the Sioux breaking away. Shot. Lusk kicks it away. Turnover there. Verjink trying to clear the zone. Slid in front. Played off the board. Out, and Rondeau will try to get there. Ping pongs back and forth now. Severns, he has it taken away. Sioux will come one-on-one into the zone again. Verjink forces his man into the boards. Severns, too hot for Schrader. There's Verjink at his own blue line. Nobody there. He just wants off for a change. Spinning into the zone. Sioux gains it again. Shot wide. That is a tough angle to follow. Now Severns will fly right down the middle of the ice. Ollie to the circle. Tried to come back far post, just off the mark. Player falls down in the corner. Puck in on net and covered up. 9:28 to go in this game. 3-1. State Savings Bank on top. Second-year players, including A.J. Berger, Colin Bolda, Jonas Cornell, Levi Mackey, and Levi Westcomb were a part of the 14U team last year that won the Cup League. It'll be one of their goals to defend that this year. Banners on the back wall under the score, or next to the scoreboard here in Manistee now. Of course, the state championship team from 2 years ago. including that JV Division II runner-up team, a state runner-up team 3 years ago. Some pretty good hockey come through the area. Munising, Manistee, Newberry, and their combined efforts. Icing coming here. 8:15 to play, third period, 3-1. A lot of back and forth hockey. It hasn't been as crisp as game number one. Obviously, first time on the ice for many of the State Savings Bank players. It's a different animal out there in hockey season. A little bit of fatigue. Maybe still trying to shake off whatever they had for lunch. Neither team had many good chances in the past couple of minutes. Loose puck in front, gets deflected up and over the net. Sent out wide, nobody there. At least not looking. Virgink will fly back. Turns it around. Nice job up the wing. Has Benish. Luke Benish moves in. He was looking for help. Waited as long as he could and got double teamed and slid it in. 7:34 to go, third period. Rolling puck in front, good chance for Cornell. And that one is saved on a quick cover-up. Jonas Cornell is one of the more improved players on this team from a year ago. He's looking to carry that over. Into this season where he will be a reliable contributor. Coach Phil Berger really likes his second-year players. He showed tremendous growth last year. Haven't always been the big names or the leaders in past years with this younger group behind them, but he feels that they can be just that this year. This one comes to center ice. Oh, tough play there. Sioux player went down. Westcomb skates right into him and gets torpedoed into the boards. Ice might be getting a little soft along the edges too. A lot of players stumbling. Westcomb can't get his legs under him. Hasn't been the prettiest hockey here in the third period, but with 6:07 to go, State Savings Bank on top, 3-1. And a whistle. Now we're going to get interference. It's going to be the first penalty of the day on the Sioux. And State Savings Bank will get a power play. A minute and a half advantage with 6:01 to go in the contest and a 3-1 lead. They're going to look for the dagger. Virgink backhands it in. Schrader moves it across Berger. Has it knocked away. Slid around in front. Looking. Looking some more. Still looking. Look. Levi Virgink into the corner for Schrader. Open slot. Big blast. Virgink, that thing just missed. Now he'll reverse it around. Severns from the point, no. Schrader backhand off the back wall. In front, save. Second try, shot in, no. Now they're all poking and hammering at it. And it's not going to work out. Virgink with a great blast. And then Rondeau had a try. Berger and Schrader were trying to get a piece of it up front. Off the draw. Westcomb, one-timer just wide. Comes back to the point and Bolda. He'll fire one just wide. Rebound, no. Mackey trying to clear space up front. McNamara gets hit in the corner. Davin's got to stay composed. 14 seconds left on the power play for State Savings Bank. It's going to come down to the corner. Even strength now, 4:20 to go in the game. Sioux needs a late charge. Fired in, wide of Lusk. They caught him off guard once earlier. Not really off guard, it just took a funny hop off the blocker or the glove. But he's not gonna let them sneak one in on him again. Under 4 to play. 3 goals in each game so far. And it's going to be an offsides. Both power plays in this game are 0 for 1. They'll send down, no icing. They'll play on. Steve Hinkson wants to get home and watch some football or take a nap. He ain't slowing this game down any. Puck back up into the zone. Benish fires in. Soft shot to the near post. No good. Rebound is covered up with 3:08 to play. Good competitive games to start the season. Couple of weeks off. I'm sure they'll squeeze some practice time in between now and that Alpena tournament at the end of the month. Draw one. Cross ice pass taken away. Coming barreling in was Berger. Berger dances back, starts it up. Mackey behind him. And an icing goes all the way down. To the near end. Pushed up. They'll circle around. for Berger. Right side. Defense on their heels. That one is high. Over into the far left corner. Rondo battles for it. Clear out. Chopped down by Bolda. Bolda looks for help. Left it for Irving. It's poked out of the zone. Skip back across. Rondo to Bolda. And State Savings Bank with under 2 to play just dumps it in. Time and the scoreboard on their side. Big collision right in front of the State Savings Bank bench. And that is going to be a penalty. Bolda will go to the box. 1:28 to play. We'll come into the offensive end. Power play for the Sioux. Minute and a half advantage. Chance to get within one if they can get the power play goal. Back to the point. Shot. It's 3 different sets of skates and sticks and ricochets around. Got to be smart here and kill off the penalty. Play for the win. Don't do anything fancy. For State Savings Bank, Westcombe, the defenseman, flies all the way up. Cornell had to hold up. There was no play. Westcombe, that's one thing he's struggled a bit with today. Playing his positional hockey. And an offsides whistle. 50.5 to go. 3-1 your score. 52 seconds left on Bolda's. That one over. Severns immediately takes it up the sidewall. He gets sandwiched between 2 guys. Puck just fired into the corner. That'll help State Savings Bank. Mackey just sends it wildly in front as Coach Phil says no. And a big slap shot just off the mark. 25 seconds to go. Sioux trying to set up a power play attack. They're kind of hanging back. They're not going to get it done. They kind of hit the wall here in the third period. Stolen by Berger. Coach Berger tells player Berger to eat it. He skates out the clock, and State Savings Bank has earned a Sunday sweep here at the home rink. Final score in this one, 3-1. That goes with a 3-0 win earlier. And a great way to start the season for the 14U team from Newberry, Munising, and here in Manistee. Our Zephyr Fuel 3 stars of this contest. We're going to go with the goal scorers. First goal of the game that helped erase that early deficit. That came from Luke Benish on a setup from Cade Schrader. Second star of the contest, he had the one that gave him a 2-goal lead late in the second period, Levi Westcombe. And our number 1 star in this contest with a goal and an assist is Cade Schrader. State Savings Bank back in action in a couple of weeks as they travel to Alpena for tournament action. Follow us all season long for local youth and high school hockey with M123 FM.